Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Alexa, and if you are not new, it's been a while since my last video. I have just been so busy. I've been prioritizing homeschool and jujitsu and family, and so I'm coming to you first thing in the morning. It's actually 5 a.m. And I'm gonna try out a new schedule. I'm gonna see if this works because I just miss being here. I miss seeing all of you, and I've been getting so many messages saying, where are you? Like, are you coming back to YouTube? I just appreciate every single one of you, and it's not for a lack of me not wanting to be here. I just have so many things going on. We actually had a tournament this last weekend, so it's just been non-stop. So I'm excited to be sitting down filming, and I'm gonna carve out this time for myself every day so I can dedicate it to something that I truly enjoy and I miss. And I'm so happy to be back here today. So if you are new, welcome. My name is Alexa, and today we are going to be doing, I don't know, just like some makeup. I'm not even wearing makeup, guys, when I tell you. Like, I've been trying to be better about putting a little bit of makeup on every single day just to put myself together. It's like making your bed. Like, I feel like just kind of going through the motions of making myself look, and therefore feel a little bit more put together just makes my days a little bit better and just starts them off right. So I've been trying to do a little bit of makeup every day, even if it's just a little bit of like brow gel and gloss and blush. But I'm just not wearing makeup. I'm not taking the time to do that for myself every day. So I'm excited to just dig into some makeup. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something pretty casual. It's just a Monday morning, and I'm just doing homeschool today, and I've got the gym later. But I don't know, maybe we'll play with some eyeshadow or something. I really don't know what we're doing today. So if that sounds fun to you at all, make sure you grab a drink, grab a snack. You can grab your makeup and do your makeup along with me. I know a lot of y'all like to get ready for your day while you watch my videos. I absolutely love that, and it kind of makes it feel like we're all getting ready together and doing our makeup together and having some girl time. So I've got my electrolytes. I'm just gonna sip on those while I do my makeup. And without further ado, let's get into it. I'm so happy to be back. I hope y'all are as well. Cheers, and let's go. So I tried to do my hair really cute last night. I tried to do some sock curls. They did not turn out. So this week I'm gonna be kind of testing out different ways to do sock curls on my hair. I have a bob. It's about, say, like that length. It did not work out last night, the method that I did, so we're just putting the hair back in a bun and we'll deal with that later. But I really want to try and nail down a good overnight hairstyle, like heatless curl wave hairstyle, so that when I wake up in the morning and I sit down and film, my hair doesn't look crazy. So if y'all have any recommendations, let me know. Also, I've just been on TikTok trying to find like hair hacks. Because I don't have the time to do my hair. I just need something simple and easy. So I did already do my skincare this morning, so I'll go and just walk you through what I use. These are all products from the brand Kingdom Come Home. Just one of my favorite brands, if not my favorite brands right now. I love their skincare, I love their makeup, I just love the company as a whole. So I used their Walk on Water hyaluronic acid serum. I really like this. And then I used their Carrot Glow serum. And then instead of using my tallow, because I actually just ran out of my Clara and Fritz tallow, and then I was also using a tallow from this same company, and I used that up completely last night. So I'm using their Eternal Glow Luxury Balm. It's like a vitamin C, what do you call it, like solid serum. It's really beautiful. I think this has got to be my favorite product, skincare product from the brand, but you can see it's like really solid. It's this beautiful orange color, which comes from the ingredient astaxanthin. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's supposed to be like however many times more potent than vitamin C. And since it is 5 a.m., my kids are still asleep, so I'm trying to be kind of quiet. I'm also going to take a little bit of my Clean and Dirty lip balm. I love this. It's peppermint and rosemary. Another great skincare brand. And I was gonna prep my lips with this. I've just been loving a good lip balm. Like, I was using all the lip masks and kind of the more glossy lip balm products for a while, but there's just nothing better than a good stick lip balm. I keep these everywhere. I keep them in my pocket when I leave the house. And I don't know, there's something so good about it, just a good old regular lip balm like this. So we're just using makeup that I have in my makeup drawer. I also have this makeup bag that I keep because I get ready in the car a lot, especially when we're going to church because we have quite a commute to church. So I've got this makeup bag, so I pulled some stuff from there, and then in my vanity I've got like an everyday makeup drawer. I just pulled a bunch of products from there. So we're just gonna play with our makeup today. I do want to do a little bit of SPF, and I'm going to take my Jones Road SPF. This is in the shade Peachy. And honestly, I just love this because it gives a really pretty base for makeup. Like, it's not even really about the SPF. I just love the way this looks under makeup. It has a really pretty, a little bit of a sheen to it. And I like the peachy color. These are supposed to be color correcting shades, so I just feel like it like looks really nice on the skin, and sometimes I'll just wear this without any makeup and it's really pretty. But I did not do my brows. Okay, so we're truly doing this from start to finish. For the brows, I'm just taking a little bit of hair gel that I have in this little compact, nothing fancy here. And I always like to back comb my brows just to really get the product in there. And then I'll go through and push them up. Hopefully this video is not a million years long, but I have a feeling this is gonna be a long video because I am just, well, first of all, it's first thing in the morning. I'm a little slower, but I'm just so out of practice. But yeah, I did not even do all the fall looks that I wanted to do. Like, things have just been so crazy, and I've just been prioritizing other things. I also want to make sure that I have time to do the things that I really, really love to do. And that's sitting here with y'all and honestly just doing my makeup, even not on camera, like just the act of sitting at my vanity with like no rushing, just doing some makeup. It's just, I miss that, and I never get to do that. And my electrolytes I actually make myself. I don't buy a pre-made electrolyte mix. So I just do Baja Gold Sea Salt, which has all the trace minerals. It's really good for hydrating the body, especially first thing in the morning. So before I have any coffee, I drink this. Lemon juice, organic lemon juice, creatine, and warm water. It doesn't taste that great, but you know, health. And if you want to make it taste a little better, you could add some honey to it. But I fast in the morning. Well, technically I'm not fasted because of the lemon juice. I believe the lemon juice would break the fast, but I don't eat anything until noon. So, and I have black coffee. So I like doing this, and it's nice and warm. I like drinking it warm. The creatine breaks down better in warm, whatever warm beverage. And it's nice first thing in the morning having something warm instead of something cold. So anyway, that's what I drink for electrolytes. We'll move to the foundation, do a little bit of foundation, and then we'll come back to the brows. So for foundation today, I'm going to use my tailor-made organic liquid mineral foundation. I also just absolutely love my Kingdom Come Home Beef Tallow and Milk foundation. This is probably my favorite foundation right now. And then if I want something really, really, really light coverage, I've been loving the Jones Road, what is this called? Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. I've been using this a lot. This is like my go-to every day, just kind of slap on. Don't want a lot of coverage, but just want to feel a little more elevated. I've been loving this. I also really enjoy their What the Foundation. I have a little travel size here. So those are kind of the bases I'm going through. I actually haven't worn my tailor-made foundation in quite a while, so I want to pull her out today. I'm using the shade Wisdom, which is medium olive. But those are all of the foundations that I own right now that I'm like actively using. I obviously have my like old makeup stash, the makeup graveyard, like I like to call it. But these are the only foundations that I'm rotating through. So I think I'm just gonna use my fingers. This is like such a good shade match for me right now. I have no self-tan. I have lost all my summer color. I am pale right now. And this shade is actually quite nice. I love the way this foundation feels. I don't know how to describe it. It just has like a very satisfying, very like smoothing feel to it. It's definitely for days when I want more coverage. But even if you just do like a really light layer like this, It's really beautiful on the skin. Definitely more of a matte foundation, which is why I haven't been reaching for it. I've just been craving something a little bit more hydrating, but this is like I need some glam. This is the foundation that I'm reaching for, which hadn't been doing glam, but gosh, that is so pretty. I know I've mentioned this before, but this is truly a Studio Fix fluid alternative. This is what I've replaced Studio Fix fluid with. It's so beautiful. And this is an aloe-based formula. It's also oil-free, so if you prefer an oil-free formula, this is a good one. All the other ones I use, minus the Jones Road, this doesn't have oil in it either, I don't believe. But the tallow foundation obviously has tallow in it, and I think some other oils like jojoba oil and argan oil. So this one has oils in it, but if you like an oil-free formula, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this. Oh, it's so good. I mean, I knew I loved it, but wow, I haven't used it in a while. It looks really beautiful. So I'm actually going to take just a tiny bit more, and I'm just going to apply it to areas where I want a little bit more coverage, because honestly, I might skip concealer. I don't know yet. I don't have a concealer right now that I love. I don't love the Tailor Made Organics concealer because it is coconut oil based, and it's really beautiful on the under eyes. And actually, I want to use it on the under eyes today. But for the rest of the face, it's a little heavy. Maybe just use this as my concealer. I'm gonna let that sit on the skin. Yeah, I'm gonna let that sit on the skin, kind of dry down a little bit. I'm actually gonna go in with the Tailor Made concealer. This is in the shade Hazel. And I'm gonna dot this on my under eyes and also let that sit. If you like a hydrating under eye concealer, this is great. It reminds me of the Fit Glow concealer. I used to love that. And then it also reminds me of the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. So it has that like really thick texture to it. So I'm gonna let that sit while I do my brows. For my brows, I'm gonna take this brow pencil from Ravie. It's really, really tiny. And we're gonna do a very, very natural brow. I like to just fill in the arch and elongate the tail. And that's basically it. I don't really do a lot with my brows. Alright, so to blend out the under eyes, I am going to use a brush. I'm actually going to use this Tailor Made brush. This is the Pointed Eye Contour Brush. Looks like that. I'm going to use that to blend out my under eyes. And then just take my finger, kind of warm it up. Make sure it's nice and blended. Like I said, it's a really thick consistency, so fingers help with that. And then I'm going to take a larger brush. This is a Jones Road Daily brush. And just blend out the rest of my face. Get all that foundation blended in. Yeah, and I think we're just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to do any concealer on the face. I want to set my face down. I'm going to take my favorite Adele. Looks like that. My Adele loose powder. I think this is just in the shade Translucent. I think they only have the one shade. And I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to start with my under eyes because that's where I need to set the most. And then I like to go through my T-zone. But honestly, with this foundation, I don't need a lot of powder. It's pretty matte, especially right now since my skin is a little bit more on the dry side. Not feeling like I need to set everything too much. Alright, I'm going to take my butterfly illuminator from American Woman Beauty. This is the Riley Gaines collaboration. Dust that across the cheeks, forehead, a little on the nose. I've actually been opting for a cream highlighter recently, so I haven't used this in a little while as well. But it's so pretty. Oh. And then I think I'm going to skip like contour. I usually like to contour with my Toups & Co. bronzer, but I think I'm going to skip that today, and we're just going to do just a little bit of bronzing. I love my Candid Naturals Sunkissed bronzer. This is my go-to. It has such a beautiful undertone on my skin tone, and I think because I am more fair now, I actually prefer it on my skin now. I feel like it looks better. I like the undertone better on my skin now that I don't have a tan, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've been loving this. I've been using this even on days when all I have time to do is throw on a little bit of tinted moisturizer. I'll take a little bit of this on the cheeks, and it just adds like the most subtle bit of color. Like I feel like before when I was more tan, it had more, like the undertone just translated differently on my skin, but now that I'm more fair, I feel like it has a little bit more peach to it, or I'm just seeing more of the peach in it, and I really like it. Yeah, favorite bronzer, so good. And then for blush, I'm gonna do another favorite. This is my Kingdom blush in Desert Rose. And of course, like always, I'll have everything listed and linked down below if you want to know all the products I'm using, where you can get them, because I know a lot of these brands are not mainstream and you may have never heard of them. So I will have everything listed below for your reference. And I love this brush too. This is a Refer. This is brand new from them. Oh no, I don't know what this is. But it is this beautiful, beautiful brush. Look at the handle on that. These are Japanese makeup brushes. They're so beautiful. And this is a new one from them. I do not know the name of it. All right, I think that's it for the skin. I might go in with one more product at the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of my TaylorMade Finishing Touch setting spray. I am almost out of this. It's so good. It's a glycerin-based spray with hyaluronic acid, aloe, calendula. Yeah, I love this so much. All right, so before moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm gonna take my Jones Road Brow Gel. This is in the shade Gray, and I'm just gonna run this through my brows just as a finishing touch. So I don't even remember the last time I wore eyeshadow. I have this little palette that I keep in my makeup bag with a bunch of just eyeshadows that I really enjoy. It's a mismatch of so many different palettes and brands, and I just have them all in here, and I just want to make an effort to use my eyeshadows. So I'm just going to be showing you the shades. I'm not going to tell you like where they're from or anything. These are all old eyeshadows. This is like the palette that I've been working from, and when I do put in the time to do eyeshadow, this is kind of the shades that I've been reaching for recently, and I like having them just all in this nice little palette, and it makes me use what I have. So we're just gonna be playing with this. I know it's not helpful for y'all who maybe like want to know exactly what I'm using, but just take inspiration from the shades that I'm using. Try and find something in your collection that is similar, because that's really all that matters anyway. You don't have to use what I'm using. All right, so I have nothing on my eyelids, which, should I put something on my eyes? Maybe a little bit of concealer just to cancel out the veining on my eyes. This is just the TaylorMade concealer, and I think this is technically an eyeshadow brush, but I love using it for concealer. Perfect shape for the eye area. And then I'm gonna set that down with a little bit of my Adele powder, because this is a very thick and oil-based concealer, so it will crease. So I wanna make sure I set that down. It's probably not the best concealer to prep your eyes with. All right, so I'm gonna start with this shade right here, a medium beige tone, definitely more on the neutral side. I'm gonna use my little mirror that Noah bought me at church. I love this thing. I keep it in my, like I have a little brush bag. I keep it in there and it's so perfect. So I'm just gonna pop this in the crease. I'm gonna blend it up towards my brow. I have no idea what kind of look I'm doing today. I'm just trying to get back in the routine of doing eyeshadow. Okay, I'm actually gonna take this all over the lid. A shade, maybe half a shade deeper than my skin. So it just looks really natural. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is a little bit more peachy. So that's the shade we used first. This one has a little bit more peach to it. I take it on that same fluffy brush, and I'm gonna concentrate this more through the crease and in the outer corner. You can see it just adds a little bit more contrast to my skin tone. It's not really much darker. All right, I'm gonna take that same more peachy shade and run that along my lower lash line. Ooh, maybe we'll do some winged liner today. That kind of sounds fun. All right, and my battery is about to die, so I'm gonna go switch out my battery. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit of my Adele dark brown gel eyeliner, and I'm gonna use it on a brush Looks like that. It's kind of flat. Really coat both sides. And I'm gonna pop this right at the lash line. Don't think I want to do wing liner. There was a second there where I was like, oh, that kind of sounds fun, but I think I want to do something a little bit more smudgy and smoky. What's new? And I'm just gonna use my finger, kind of blend that in. I will be going over top with an eyeshadow, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I like that. It's a nice base for a dark eyeshadow to go on top. Alright, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's kind of like a taupey bronze. It's got quite a bit of sheen to it. I'm gonna pick it up with that same brush and just push that right on top of that gel liner. And then again, cat is sneezing. Use my finger, and then I'm taking my finger and kind of slowly bringing the eyeshadow up just to kind of fade it into the rest of the eye. All right, I'm gonna go back into that dark brown cream shadow and I'm gonna pop that on my lower lash line. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on top. So I'm gonna do the cream eyeshadow right at the lashes, kind of smudge that in. And then I'm gonna put the taupey bronze eyeshadow right on top. All right, I'm gonna go back into that peachy shade and use that to blend out the lower lash line. All right, I'm gonna take a black eyeliner and run that in my waterline real quick. And then I wanna add just a little bit of something else, like maybe some sparkle, or I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that black liner just right at my lash line just to deepen up my lashes. But I don't want to cover up the eyeshadow that we put there. And then I'm going to go back in with my little smudgy brush and push that in. I'm going to add a little bit more of that taupey bronze shade. And then I'm going to turn my brush vertically and pull that eyeshadow up. And then I do want to add a little bit of shimmer to the lids. Oh, actually that's pretty. All right, I'm going to take this shade right here. It looks like that. But I'm going to take a very, very, very light amount because I just want more of the sparkle that it has, not the base color that it has. So I'm just going to do that with my fingers and then press that on my lids just to kind of give the effect of like a glossiness to the eyes. Okay, let's go ahead and do mascara. That always tells us what we need to add or not add. And for mascara, I'm going to take the Jones Road mascara. It's the only one they have. Alright, so that is the eyes, and I think I'm just gonna leave them. I probably could add some more to it, but I don't know. I think it's pretty on its own. I don't want to overdo it. I do want to take a little bit of my highlighter though, my face highlight. This one. I want to pop a little bit of that on the brow, just a tiny bit, and then a little on the inner corner. Yeah, this is like a very me eyeshadow look. This is basically my go-to when I want to do something a little bit heavier. Oh, my mascara did transfer a little bit. Yeah, I love this. So final touch for the face, I'm going to go in with my Jones Road Miracle Balm. I love this so much. This shade Tawny is my favorite. I have a few. Tawny. A makeup look is not complete until I apply my Miracle Balm. So what I do is I take two fingers, I take my middle finger and my ring finger, and I just tap it into the Miracle Balm, like that. Then I rub it onto my other hand, same two fingers, and then I pat it right on top of the cheek area where I apply my blush, and then whatever's left over, I take up to my forehead. And I'll also put some on my nose. And then if I want to build it up a little bit more, I'll just dip back in, do the same thing. I love it. It's so beautiful. This is like look good in person makeup. Miracle Balm. It makes your skin look beautiful in person. And you can wear it with a full face of makeup, or you can wear it obviously with no makeup, maybe some tinted moisturizer. It's so beautiful and it wears all day. I know this product is like hit or miss with people, but I love it. If you know how to use it, then it is stunning. Okay, so for the lip, I'm gonna start with the Elevate Matte Lip Edit in Fact Check Me. I have no idea what I want to do on the lips, but I think I'm gonna start with this, and then we'll build from here. Just like a nude, nice nude base. I need to do a lip swatch video of all these because I have almost every shade. I have every nude shade, and then I have one of her reds. So I need to do a lip swatch video for y'all. It's gonna be a lot of work. I did do a swatch video of all of her lip pencils though, so if you want to see what her lip liners look like on the lips, I do have that video available. Okay, that's a little bit more pink than what I want. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna do Mom Era, which is my favorite shade in her Sculpt Edit. It's pretty. It's still a little pink, but I think I can correct that. All right, I'm gonna take Jones Road Miracle Balm in Pinky Bronze. I love using these on the lips, and I'm gonna tap that on top. I don't know if I'm gonna land here, but we're gonna try this. It'll add a little bit of shimmer to it as well, which I think is just really pretty. Go really well with this eye look. That's pretty. So this is Pinky Bronze. This is Bronze Miracle Balm. I was kind of thinking bronze to kind of color correct a little bit, but this is actually really pretty. So this is bronze. Maybe we'll do a little bit of bronze. Yeah, I like that. That's a pretty lip. Okay, we're gonna land there. All right, guys, this is the makeup for the day. It was so lovely sitting here with y'all and chatting and just getting back into the swing of things. I'm gonna try, I know I say this in like so many of my videos, but I'm really trying to make time for this. It's just so hard right now. I feel like my schedule is just like this, and it's just a lot. So I'm gonna really try and carve out time in the mornings, try and get up really early, and see if I can make this a routine so that we can continue making fun videos on YouTube. But I hope y'all enjoyed today, whether you are new or you've been with me for a while. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sticking with me and being patient. But I had so much fun today. It was so nice to put on makeup, and I feel really pretty. Like I never get to just put makeup on and have fun and just because and do what I want. Like I'm usually just throwing something on to get out the door. So it was really nice to sit here, take my time, and just enjoy doing my makeup. So I hope y'all did as well. Thank you so much for being here as always. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.